But anyways, like you said, my name is Sloppy. It's really Joe Smith, but really, who in here is going to believe my name is Joe Smith, honestly? But does anybody in here actually work a job right now? Anywhere? Where do you work at? Because I know you're here. Where?
Circle K.
Circle K. Okay. Can we go to Circle K's office in downtown Phoenix, walk into their boardroom where the CEO has privately sat with the inner workings of the company and have a meeting there for anything about Circle K?
No.
So really, you guys have to take into consideration of what's really going on here. BK Barrico, our CEO, is 20 feet that way in his office. If he was here right now and not with Tom Alcazan, Brad Alcazan in a meeting, he would walk from that room down here and introduce himself to every single person in this room. Not going to happen at Circle K. Not going to happen at McDonald's. Not going to happen at Ford. The fact that we have our CEO and our executive staff in this building, okay, it's not for those pyramid scheme people out here, you know, there's no hidden rooms with just phones in them that just ring all day. There's actual people on both levels that are here to help us with our business, building it worldwide, nationwide, etc. Marcus and David are two of my up-and-coming leaders in my downline. They're here every day for you. The blood, sweat, maybe miss a couple days of school, you know what I mean, here actively for you to help you build your business. You have me. You have my roommate, which is definitely not the smartest kid in the world, but he kind of knows what he's doing. It's Alex Morton. Our other roommate, Josh Noble, he's on Alex's Power Lake, $750,000. He was an Outback busboy this time last year, McClintock and Southern. You could literally go in there, well, we used to go in there and make fun of him, you know, hey, take my dishes, Josh, thanks, brother. Now he's driving around, flying around. He's actually in Uganda right now serving a mission for his church because he's from Oregon. FEMA has given him that opportunity. He's retired both of his parents. 20-year-old guy named Diego Avila in Ohio. His parents, they came here from Guatemala. They truly are started from the bottom. Now we're here kind of people. They literally, no joke. Now here's the kicker. 45 minutes. How far can you get on a bicycle, pedal bicycle, from here in 45 minutes? You think you can get to ASU in 45 minutes?
Hell no.
His family would ride pedal bicycles 30 miles across Mason, Ohio to clean office buildings, to clean people's houses, to stay afloat. They had 8 people living in a 1-bedroom apartment. Diego got involved in FEMA. You know, his mom and dad were skeptical at first. He's like, you know, Mom, Dad, I want to retire you someday. I'm going to retire you someday. So Diego went on the road for his team, all over Ohio, all over Indiana, Kentucky. Well, 4 months ago, Diego's dad had a really bad accident. He was using some cleaning products in an office building and ended up passing out. Diego went to the hospital. Dad, I'm going to retire you. I swear to God, I'm going to retire you. 4 months after that day, Diego not only hit a level called presidential in our company, but he's also now making $100,000 a year. Walked into his mom and dad and said, I retire you. Go tell them people you're never going back ever again. 20 years old. Some of you in here are 18. Imagine what you can do in the next 2 years. You have the best vehicle right there in front of you. How many people do you know that drink Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, 5-Hour Energy? How many people are passing out? Red Bull does not give you wings. I don't care what any person in this room says. Red Bull gives you diabetes. Okay? I like to eat. I'm guilty of that. Chipotle's never going out of business. Chipotle's in business. Me and Alex and Noble, Nick Patak, I know you're watching, ready to go. I mean, 100%. But here, this gives you the vehicle, the option to step out of, you know, a 9-to-5 job. I know you don't like going to Circle K, because I know you're everyone's favorite friend on a Friday night, Beer Run City. Hey, thanks, I'll see you Monday. No, none of that. Okay? But here, this company literally allows people to get out of their own way, help retire mom, help retire dad. You know, Beamer, Benz, or Mini, not Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Mini. So if you like a Beamer, we can help you get it. If you like a Mercedes, we can help you get it. You know, obviously you're not going to catch me ever riding Mini Cooper, let alone if I can even fit in the damn thing. You know, so, don't drink if you're pregnant, by the way. Just, okay? No more Starbucks, okay? Starbucks doesn't pay you a dime. How many people in here drink Starbucks on a daily basis?
I'm guilty, I'm good.
There should be no reason why you tell anybody in here that wants to help you change your life that you can't do this or you can't afford it, especially if you drink $4 every single day of your, you know, of life. That's impossible. You know, you can't tell me that you don't know what you're doing or that you don't have enough money or you can't afford it. We have people that sold bed frames, people that sold Xboxes, TVs. You know, most people that say, oh, I can't do this, it's so hard. Cool, what kind of phone do you have, bro? You have an iPhone 5? Okay, sell it. Why? Because by the time you need your phone again, you'll be able to get the iPhone 6 that's coming out in a couple months. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, this is just the greatest opportunity we have. We have the greatest CEO. We have the greatest product. Anybody in here have a family member that might be overweight or out of health. Okay, so for you young ladies in here that want to have your dad dance with you at your wedding, okay, we have a healthy product that can help them change that aspect of their life. Shred off the fat. I've been personally doing the body diet with Alex Morton, Nick Patak, Grady Paulson, Brian Haskell for the last 35 days or so. We've been doing the team challenge. I've already lost 40 pounds. I mean, a lot of you in here that saw me at convention know I was a fat BFB. But it's essentially not about that because it's about change, you know. I don't want to, we live in Arizona, I don't want to be that fat guy, you know what I mean? So, although I like to eat, so you can't tell me any otherwise. So, with this product and the company, like I said, you can help your family, if they have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, fibromyalgia, asthma. I mean, the product has helped thousands and thousands of people, because believe it or not, Vima is actually 82% customers, 18% brand partners, and I think 12% young people. Okay, we've put this company from a $54 million a year. Last year we did $117 million. This year we're projected, with the way that we're going, the gross numbers of hitting, $250 million. That's an insane thing to say. $250 million coming from 54 2 years ago. Why? The YPRs, everybody in this room. We've integrated this group to the company, and now the income levels are exponential. We have two 16-year-old kids that live in Chandler, driving free BMWs to go to high school. You want to listen to your teacher say, "Hey, you gotta do this math problem"? No, I don't. Sure. I'm gonna go get my Beamer, and you're gonna get your station wagon and go back to your crappy life. That's about what it is. Essentially, that's what it is. Alex likes to say this a lot. Somebody earning $20,000, $30,000, $60,000 being a professor or a high school teacher cannot teach you how to go outside and make $1 million. You have to follow the people that know what they're doing to get what you want to get. I love my mom, I love my dad. I mean, they didn't essentially have what I wanted, you know what I mean? So I met Brad a few years ago and got on board with Vima. Well, then I got out of that because I was in the military, so I couldn't be here. It's not, you can't really do that when you're in the military. Came back, met Alex, met up with Alex. He started this thing with 4 people at the house. I joined when there was only 18 people on both of his sides, and we've successfully as a team turned this from 4 people to over 15,000 in a year. What can we do by next year? How many cars out there could say Vima on it this time next year, or 3 months, or 6 months? You know what I mean? You're virtually 2 people away from never working again. I don't know if any of you were in here when I actually pulled my back office up, but I only have 2 people on each side. That's it. That's all you really need. It's not about who you know. It's about who who her friends know and who they know. We just opened Mexico 5 months ago. You could have a buddy that lives a couple houses down in a classroom. Your mom could work with a lady. That's a whole country. Texas, you know anybody in Texas? That might as well be a country itself. It's bigger than everything in the United States. So ultimately, you have the best concept. You have the great leaders behind you. As long as you're not a Yankee fan or a Blackhawk fan, you can call me for help. Yankee fan, don't even push this sloppy. No, don't even find me. I'm just kidding. I'm here actively to help you. Like Marcus said, or like David said, I actually live in Boston, but actually I live in Ohio. We have a place here. We haven't been, me, Josh, Alex, have not been, maybe 1 foot in the door, maybe 3 days straight for the last 4 months. We literally pay rent to air condition an apartment that nobody lives in except Casper and whoever else happens to come inside. Why? Because we're always around the country actively helping build your guys' business. So if you have somebody in the Midwest, you have somebody on the East Coast, feel free to hit me up, because you guys are all on my team, and we can send your prospects to meetings over there while remaining still in your guys' organization, because we're all one team, we're all one big happy family. We all hang out together, work out together, 21 and up, party together, stuff like that. So if you have any actual questions, obviously there's a lot of leaders in here. Just get with who brought you here, and we can answer any questions that you might have. But thanks a lot.
Clear out exactly what we do. Okay, so yes, we do. Yes, we do have to order product. Yes, you're starting your own business. Yes, you have to spend money. There's no sign-up fees. There's no membership fees. There's no website fees. All we have to do is order product. So when he's saying stop spending money on Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, Starbucks, $4, stop spending money on that and actually put it into a business. Get mentored and trained by people that actually have what you want. This isn't mommy and daddy's world anymore. You can't go just get that high-paying job. Newsflash, you 54.3% of last year's graduating class are unemployed. 27% of them are underemployed. So you have to do something different, or you're going to end up like everyone else. Like, sorry to break it to you, dude. 20 or the average of people graduating from college, their average pay, their salary is $28,000. Okay, I don't want to do that. I can't raise a family with that. I can't live on my own on that, dude, unless you freaking sell drugs and actually, you know, that's a like whole nother risk, dude. Okay, this is the only legal opportunity that you have. Okay, pyramid schemes are illegal. Okay, like I said, all that credibility, there's no way in hell that they would endorse an illegal business. Also, it doesn't involve a tangible product. And a pyramid scheme, it's a transfer from pocket to pocket to pocket to pocket. Okay, the person at top only makes the most amount of money. I got in this. Marcus signed me up. He brought me into this meeting, and he didn't tell me anything about it. I sat down and I heard about it. I heard Alex talk, and you know, for 6 months I was making more money than Marcus. But now we're on the same level. You know, we're at the same pay rank. So that's another thing. There's no reason to be skeptical. And we'll cover
Here's how we can end that. Kaylee Warren is below me. Zach Babiar is below me. Nick Patak, below me. They're all presidential or higher, making 10 grand a month or more. That's, you know, and if that's not our structure. You could always out-earn the people above you. It's just about how hard you work. I mean, obviously, I care more about the Power League. I care more about all of you guys and my individual success. I happen to be able to live off the means that I have. So, it's, you know, money's not everything to me. I'm wearing $2.99 flip-flops. I got Walgreens now. I don't care. You know what I mean? This is my everyday work suit to come to work. Flip-flops, black shorts, and a black t-shirt. You don't believe me? Go on to YouTube and look at any of Alex's videos that I'm actually in. You know what I mean? Another thing I want to let you guys know, we're not selling anything. We're not trying to sell you cans of Verve, healthy energy drink, weight loss products. We're offering you an alternative lifestyle. What you do is you order the product, you share it with your friends and family. So you consume the product, so you have the knowledge that if somebody says, oh, hey man, what's that Verve taste like? Hey man, it's really good. I got a lot of energy. I'm not pounding 10 Red Bulls a day anymore. There's no crash. Okay? You invite people to something like this, what's called a home event, which is usually at a house, but we have some pull with the big guy down there so we can get this room as long as it's available. Okay? You invite people here. You let them hear from leaders that are successful already in the company. Why? Because we've been in it long enough. We already have an income. We already have stories. We already have, most of us have the cars sitting outside. Okay? You let them sample the product. If they like the product, they order it. It's as simple as that. You're essentially helping your friends and family get healthier, get wealthier, all in one package. Okay? Everybody, I know you have a person that you don't like at Circle K. You cannot tell me that you love everybody there. I know there's one person you don't like. This company allows you the opportunity to work with friends and family.